Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Fredrick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. If you remember from the last few videos, we're talking about why Freightliner is a superior towing option to the pickups that are out there. Well, we're going to continue that conversation today, as well as take a look at a really nice used Freightliner. This is a 2020 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. This truck has right at 52,000 miles. Now this truck people have been waiting on. It took us a little while to get the title, but as of today it is available and ready to go. So people watching that have been waiting for it, we're ready to go. And the reason that they have been waiting on it is fairly obvious. I mean, it's a 2020, just a little over 50,000 miles. And when we look at it from the side, you know, we can see the upgrades that the previous owner did. You know, the aftermarket rims. He had the truck tinted, and we'll take a look at some other things as well. Now, as we start to discuss on the advantages of Freightliner over pickups, let's talk about resale value right out of the gate. Get it done. This truck has just 50,000 miles on it. So compare that to a 2020 pickup that has 50,000 miles. The Freightliner can go 750,000 miles in terms of longevity. A pickup can go 250 to 300,000. So just as a percentage basis, the Freightliner has an extreme amount of lifetime left. Obviously, that is taken into consideration when whichever dealership you go to gives you a value for your truck. Consequently, the resale value of the Freightliners are substantially higher than the pickups. Another reason to why you should buy this specific one, this is the old body style. So as you look, it comes with 3 storage compartments. A smaller one in back, and as we come forward, we find 2 compartments up front. Now there's no divider in between, so you can have either one large one or divide it into 2. You see down in this corner, it comes with a hookup for an air hose. And I think it's going to surprise you once you buy this pickup how much you're going to use that, because you can do it for various things. If you have a tire that's a little low, you can also air out the interior of the truck to make it look as clean as it is now. The batteries are actually located under here. This is a trickle charger. This truck comes with a DVD player that we'll take a look at here in a little bit. So when you're in your travels and you want to run that in the evening, simply plug that into a 110 outlet. That will assist the batteries in maintaining power. 6-gallon def tank located here. It comes with 2 50-gallon fuel tanks, one here, one on the opposite side. This is the block heater, where people in cold climates can simply plug that truck in. As we come around, we'll take a look directly in front, and we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Tow hooks located right in the center. The bumper is broken into 3 sections. If we are in an accident and we ding part of it up, we can simply replace that section without having to do the entire bumper. We come on up and find an aftermarket grille. As we continue up and take a look at the hood, this is a durability advantage that the Freightliner has over the pickups. This is made of compressed fiberglass, therefore extremely tough, extremely durable. It's been right at a year. We had a hailstorm come through that demolished the pickups, but when you took a look at the hood of the Freightliners, you really couldn't tell anything had happened. As we continue up, big safety advantage here that falls to Freightliner. That's 2,500 square inches of glass. That, coupled with the fact that we are already above traffic, makes visibility simply outstanding. Now this truck is metallic black, so if we come on in and give a closer look, we can see the gold specks going throughout, simply to dress the truck up a little bit. As we take a look underneath the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine, coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. Some things to take note of: where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, those are things we can check in a pre-trip inspection. We see water separator located here. Power steering fluid. Now if we leave the lights on or run the DVD player, something happens and we come out and the truck is dead, we can actually jump start it right there, which makes life a lot easier than trying to tear into those batteries. As we come on in and take a look at the tires, it comes with Michelin 255 80 R22.5. And since we're here, we can get a good view of the American Racing rims that were put on. A unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion is right here. Those are tire balancers. So that comes with BBs and a little bit of hydraulic fluid. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. This truck is stock number 5U240126. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both driver and passenger seat are air ride, with those adjustments made right here. They are also heated and vented. This is for the lumbar system, so that lets air in and out of the back of the seat. Located underneath the steering wheel is a small pedal. That is to adjust the steering wheel when sitting in the driver's seat. Finally, the truck comes with a kill switch to shut off all power to the truck. Now I realize whoever purchases this truck, chances are you're not going to use it as your daily driver. It's going to sit, especially during the winter time, for a month, maybe two. So by using that kill switch, that will extend the battery life. The back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. I have checked with the DOT, that qualifies as a bed. So if you happen to be one of the people that like to drive at night, especially during the summer, when it's cooler out, you're gonna go a couple of thousand miles and you want to take a nap, simply drop that seat down to assist you. As we focus in on the bed of the truck, as mentioned, this is the old body style. So up here, as you can see, is lined for its protection. The backup camera is located right there. As we come down, we see the Summit Hauler badge located there. Now the truck comes already equipped for a gooseneck ball. A high percentage of my customers going ahead and purchase the Hensley hitch. That is simply a hitch that runs on airbags. It's also known as the trailer saver. Basically, it's on air suspension. So it eliminates the roughness of going over potholes, or if you happen to pull a fifth wheel camper, you know how it kind of jerks when you go down the road. That helps eliminate that. This is for the Voyager system. That's the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you are in need of more cameras, you can simply hook them up there. This is the lights for the trailer. As we come back and down, under that plate is a hitch for a bumper pull trailer. As we come on around and take a look from this side, let's talk about brakes for a little bit. We're talking about advantages that Freightliner has. Well, the braking system is a big one. This comes with air brakes. Let's compare that to hydraulics that's on a pickup. If you get a small leak in both, okay, first let's imagine the pickup. That fluid is just going to continue to leak out. Brake pressure will decline until you get the line replaced. Or worst case scenario, you go to hit the brakes and there's simply nothing there. As compared to air brakes, you have a small air leak, you can simply keep replenishing the air until we get a chance to get that line fixed. In addition to that, you can stop quicker and more effectively on air brakes than you can hydraulics. Now, as we talk about this specific truck, a little history behind it. It came back from Texas. The gentleman found some land that they wanted to purchase and kind of needed the funds to help do that. So that's the only reason we got the truck back. As you can tell, the gentleman took great pride in it just because of the aftermarket stuff that was done to it. Furthermore, when we take a look at the interior, it looks basically brand new. Part of that is because of the low mileage, but in addition to that is because he took such good care of it. You can see there's no tears, scratches, anything like that. This side is also air ride. Under here gives us access to the cab air filters. This view is going to accomplish a couple of things for us. One, we can get a shot of the DVD player from down here. In addition to that, it shows you just how much room and space is available. Now, this truck is designed to go coast to coast, border to border for a long amount of time. Well, by having this much room available makes that ride much more comfortable. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. And we'll start by taking a look directly in front. This confirms what we were talking about on the outside. See how much visibility we have? So we can see things directly in front of us. Furthermore, we can see him coming from the sides as well. He had a brow put on when we did the tint for the windows. As we come around, we're going to compare this to a pickup. So mentally put a picture of a pickup in your mind. All right, a pickup, you don't have nearly this room. See, I can stretch out and basically still not touch the passenger on that side. That, and even back in 2020, the Summit Hauler conversion had the softest, most comfortable seats on the market. There's yet another reason to consider this specific truck. As we look at the dash, see how it wraps around? And that isn't flat. So when we're in our travels and we want to make an adjustment, simply reach over here and it's there. We're not reaching, stretching, anything like that. Cruise control is located there. There's the lock button. These are for the windows. Now there is an extra options button here. So if you want to install something, you already have a switch ready to go. It comes with a manual or automatic transmission. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on. When we're ready to start, release the brake, R for reverse, D for drive, and we're on our way. This is the engine brake. This is a big safety advantage compared to an hydraulic brake or exhaust brake that simply restricts the exhaust to hopefully slow you down. That's a true engine brake. So if we set that to high, okay, and we're coming down a sharp decline, we actually have 360 horses coming back at us. Consequently, it slows everything down, therefore making it safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. Mirror heaters located here. This is the regen button. Chances are very good you're never going to have to touch that because it's programmed to clean out the exhaust and everything automatically. That's more for people that drive in big cities, and that will eventually build up and you'll have to manually regen it. This locks the differential. This is the dump valve, so that lets air out of the bed of the truck. You would use that when hooking up your trailer. Let all the air out. Utilize your backup camera that's located above the steering wheel. Makes hooking that up very simple. Intermittent marker lights here. This is rear air conditioning. So you turn that to blue and turn that fan on, blows cooled air into the back of the cab. Also, you can also use it to blow heat. If you just set that to red, it blows heat to the back. If your trailer is equipped with air lines, so is this truck. We already have the lines installed, ready to go. We can simply put those glad hands wherever you want them, and you're all ready to go. Trailer brake located here. Basic climate control located right here. Cup holders here. And as we open up, we can see it comes with all the original manuals, everything you need inside that console. So as we review, we talked about the advantages Freightliner has over pickups, and we took a look at a really nice 2020 Freightliner M2 106 with a Summit hauler conversion. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can also email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.